Hell, look as it is too, as we say, back with another video today. We are starting Beacon Pines and playing with mouse and keyboard. So fun. It's supposed to be a relatively short game, about 5 hours, according to how long to beat, which is where I get all my knowledge really about how long it takes to beat games. It tends to be accurate.
Dear reader.
Do I have to press space again? This game loves space, it seems.
Allow me to introduce you to my book.
Cool.
Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary.
Okay.
You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself.
Quite the opposite of most books.
It is in that way that my book is special.
I've also been reading a lot of choice of game stuff, which they're text-based stories. It's like choose your own story type stuff. So I am used to like choice stuff, which is probably what this is. Actually, it is what it is. I have seen some gameplay of it.
It is in that way that you are special.
I'm special.
Without you, there is no story.
Interesting.
Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
This game is so cute. I love the character design in it and everything. Hey Dad, how are things going? Today is the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died. Okay. I was 6 years old when you died. And it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. It feels like that should mean something. Mom always said this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend. He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes, and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were gonna keep doing it now that your mom's gone too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Greta. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Okay, so I'm playing this mouse and keyboard. Ooh. Tickle!
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book.
I found a charm.
That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now.
Okay.
Its purpose will reveal itself soon enough.
Allergic to dandelions or something? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. I found the perfect way to start our summer. How's that?
Rollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be listening. They might be watching. I saw. They who? Shh, not so loud. We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kinda wigs me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in, like, half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. Hello? Oh, it wants me to... I don't know why it makes me open that.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude. Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
Interesting.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
Ponder. Just slide off the chair.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation. One of his father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
Okay.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet. Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Hide.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Chill.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Yeah.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Not getting caught.
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Okay.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch. A pair of dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly empty bottle of glue, and some loose string.
Okay. Junk. I was gonna say there's junk.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with the day of the week. Oh my! This is quite exciting!
Look how many we have already.
I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years. You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic. You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word. Step forth, dear reader. A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on the bench. A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
Okay, now we're gonna hang out with or talk to Grandma. Hey, Gran. I'm gonna go hang with Rollo for the day. See ya later. that. Parental figures tend not to like that. Hold up now. Where are you and Geraldo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Yeah. We were just gonna go chill for the day.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy. Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Sounds fancy.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Can I just not? Okay.
We were just gonna go hide for the day.
Hide?
Traditionally, when one is trying to hide something, they avoid literally using the word hide.
Not my fault. I was forced to make another decision. Yeah, I guess Rolo bet some other kids that we could beat them at hide and seek. Aren't you a little old for that? It's not like there's much else to do around here. Well, make sure you boys are done playing your little game in time for supper.
All's well that ends well.
Yeah, that one decision really has no differences besides dialogue. Doesn't really impact the story. Oh, and Luca? You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know. Get into trouble with Rolo. Yeah, that's quite the opposite of what we've been told to do. We're going this way. Oh, you're excited. Come on. Woo! Dang it, Rolo.
For a town that saw a few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Ginormous sign. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. You're just walking backwards.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Sure. Come on now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a South Festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all of your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Ho now? What? The left side's a little low. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn can't talk now. very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine was not busy.
Oh, sorry guys. How many times do I? It's Mayor Valent.
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must bravely attend to a concerned citizen. There is none. Huh? It's nothing, keep at it. Alright, what can the Mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess? Well, good day to you too, young Mr. Van Horn. Okay, interesting. He had to go be like, hey, I can't help you guys, so yeah, bye. What? Charm? No? Okay. Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was.
Are you gonna continue your fake sleeping or, pay attention to me? Sorry guys, quickly gotta do something, like hiding my mouse cursor. There we go.
A tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Yahoo, Mr. Sinclair. Don't you see I'm sleeping, boy? How's the napping today? Crummy as always. Used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till perennial harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown they want, I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. Okay. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Icky, I can't. Do it or we pound you. Yup. Yeah, but my mom said... Yeah, but... If I had a nickel for every yeah, but... I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Golly, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial Harvest.
He pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Is it... Don't call Mr. Van Horn Mr. Van Horn. Call Mr. Van Horn Luca. Is that what you wrote? Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. More scribbling. Sorry. What are you writing? I'm just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. It's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. And it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet. If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Ha ha ha. Changing the world is intense. So, what you say? Could you answer a few questions? I guess if it's quick. Wonderful. Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. This is actually like the third question. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? I've never really thought about it before. Perfect. It's the only place I've lived. See, that wasn't so painful.
He stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Yep. Thank you so much for your time. You said first 3. What? Okay, whatever. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits. Cool. Oh, right. Rello's waiting up at the treehouse. Okay, we're going this way. Nice. So with this. Mission control. Authorized personnel only. How is it secret if there's literally a sign saying where it is? Hey Judson. Is the line playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, I can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his share back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the wheel. If you don't mind, I think you should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener. Weird.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Oh. Memory time. Go pick out your bait from the tackle box, buckaroo.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait.
Junk.
Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. What fish could resist a nice shoestring?
You have to reel it in a bit faster, or your catch will lose interest. Hey.
Luca tied a shoe. What fish could resist?
Okay. Easy there, buckaroo. You don't know your own strength. I will catch
Luca
something
tied
with
a
junk.
fish could.
That's all I want. That freaked me out for some reason. Okay, we got a shoe. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. This is a pond. Nothing drifts. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, I hope that other boo at least has a sock to keep it company. Oh, Luca.
Luca gently baited a feather onto the hook. Good for skimming the surface.
Rubble ducky. Well, I'll be sledge. It's your old rubber ducky. You were just a little drooling ball of fur when you lost that. Cried for days. Told you it turned up. Heh heh. Looks like we could use some new bait. What do you say we head out and find some more? Okay, we're just done.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Mission control. Oh, there's water sounds. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So, you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. But What makes you think that? Get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the harvest? Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rello. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. Sorry, the game is loud. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Merlo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my paw throttled me. This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got you back. Thanks, Rello. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of summer. Let's go.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
Longer than usual. Oh, I did not mean to do that, but...
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting that up into the tree.
Cool.
While it didn't turn the radio into an interstellar communicator, as he'd hoped, it did at least boost the signal enough to overhear truckers one town over.
You guys can listen in on truckers.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rollo thinks it's aliens.
Of course he does.
He always thinks it's aliens.
Of course he does. Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything from that.
After Luca's father had passed, Rollo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rollo's way of keeping him occupied.
Nice friend. Keeping him distracted so he doesn't think about it. Where are we going? Oh, Rello is out of breath. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Oh no? Nope. Hello, mate.
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record, the Beacon.
The Beacon. Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Well, I thought you saw some lights there last night. Rello ought to be careful looking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Change. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You can be safe now.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooden path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh, this is getting good. Wait, can we go up here? Probably not. Oh, we can. Piper? Oh, hey, Luca. What's up? You know, it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. That's not what they say. Hey, Zarel. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this ladybug to help out in the cafe? Lumi, Zarel would like you. Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. What? If you never do what you don't love, what? Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. Yeah, great advice, guys. Luca, just the fella I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling.
A little bit.
Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Oh, he's flying in. Luca, wait up, I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be like around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand around and be useless. Although, so we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Hello? Why are you doing that twirling thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. He says that with so much confidence. Literally got his thumbs in his overall straps. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Already got into trouble. Good job. Don't mind me. Just over here, working uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also, couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the fall harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten, and the rest look like they were hit with atomic shrink array. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca and I have places to be, so if you don't mind. Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy, it's the first day of summer. Sun's shining and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Aw, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report. Investigate Valentine warehouse alone. So, Fitz, what are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. Just not interested. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what what a great man can do given time, Shepherd Valentine.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Just a tiny bit indulgent. No touching. Can I break it? Smack. Hit. Oh, you gotta hit it 20 times. Okay, I was like, is this doing anything? Hey, Griffin. How's the ice cream gate going? Not great. It's still pretty cold out. And I'm in the business of selling gold. I'm sure things will warm up soon. Mr. Tolliver's not at his grocery stand? He's prepping for the festival, I guess. Gotcha. Hey, Bert. Hi, Luca. I'm doing some fact-checking for the town history exhibit. Look, kid, I'm just here to put up the lights. But did you know, when the town was founded, there were only 7 citizens, and they all worked for a mining company, and there was only one dirt road leading to town, and there still is only one road leading to town. Oh, right. But do you have any more? No? Okay. You can't hear any more. Did you know facts? Oh. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Okay. Luca, my boy, hold up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nencreed. I was just on my way to. I just sold the last jar of your grandmother's preserves. Preserves? Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Now, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. I gotta go. Sweeter than any jam on earth. Okay. Here we go. Nope.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative.
Okay.
It didn't see much use.
We're there for the pump if it's not used. Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the bug hunting going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
That's strange.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town. The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally.
Okay. Okay. I wish there was a way to move faster.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign new?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rello do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rollo would do,
That's a terrible idea.
so that he could rule out that option.
Good job. I'm definitely not touching that thing.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off.
Weird.
2 bulbs remained.
Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. That's 2.
1 more to go.
Okay.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth. I wanted to pick up the
Every
mushroom.
kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rello wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There was only one way to find out.
There is only one way to find out. To enter. Or attempt to. Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rello's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper?
The
Footsteps?
sound of footsteps grew louder.
You should walk away from the door, mate. Hello? Oh. You poop. That's totally what it means.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This is a story about change.
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
Okay. This isn't gonna go
In the
over well.
past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Make a break for it. What have you done? Ah! Like how you ran back and forth before running off. Did that little shit just kick me? Right on, you what, little twerps? You gotta come home eventually. Oh, sorry, Solomon. Sorry. Oh, I didn't see this
Jeff's
before.
hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Sorry about that. Rollo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town of complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm just really sorry. No matter how are you doing, but That doesn't seem genuine. Does she have like that attitude of someone who thinks they're better than everyone else? So, me? Yes, with all that business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm kidding about. Still no word from her at all. No, that is truly a shame. Oh, your grandmother has taken residence to keep house. Yeah? And how is that going? We mostly stay out of each other's ways. You make it sound like she's way at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. Mm-hmm. She's still settling in and trying to figure out how to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who's really around, in lieu of one who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on oneself. It's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve. Nope. This is the spoken of caretaker.
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Do not wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, Harris. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the History Museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Cool. Do I have to talk to you again? Yep. Sorry, Mr. Nucreed. Kind of in a hurry right now. Okay, I don't have to talk to you. Oh, boy's got too much of his father in him. I win. Little help. Were we racing? I don't remember agreeing to a race. I am the champion. We were racing. Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changed around here? It seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Great job. Why did you do that? Power always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, now what? What now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. My freaking nose. From a safe distance. It's not even my nose. It's like the part around my nose. Whoa, you're a genius. Sure, mate. Oops, I missed. Oh, there's a can. I think that did it. Look out. You never fail to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rello, you're an exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing two ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble? Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Oh my god. Stop! Oh my god. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Aw man, the door's locked. Try harder. Yeah, I can hear you trying. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. What do you mean, oh well? This dumpster is new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Hello? It would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, Lady Luck. So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. Help should help. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. How you don't see 2 kids in there as you're throwing out the trash? Who knows? Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. It's coming back, get down. That looks like a body bag.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god. Tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates one of the male detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat. Well, the chips are down. Ace detectives dig deeper for
Rolo
clues.
felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
It's some sort of badge or something. What's it say?
Rolo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm. This is no time to panic. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Hello? Calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Ah! I am beginning to see the benefits of your run for our lives plan. Right, we've clearly established I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, we'll ask. Rolo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an inventable way to start our summer. It's what I do. Wait, well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rolo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rolo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3.
So guys, that seems like a good stopping point for me. So guys, that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Like, video, comment, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next video, whenever or whatever that one. Maybe. Bye guys.